everyone. Welcome back to another interview. I'm your host, Astro Girl, and I am accompanied by another awesome YouTube artist, BitterSweetNitmare. To kick things off, can you tell us a little bit about you and your channel, and then we'll move on to some questions. But before we get to that, I want to ask my viewers, if you feel the questions are getting too repetitive, please leave questions in the comments that I can use in future videos. So, back to you.
Hi. I don't really know what to say about my channel really. I kind of just do it for fun, this outside hobby, because my actual real life environment is kind of hectic. So I just like to draw and upload videos.
So why did you create a YouTube channel, and how long have you been on YouTube?
Well, I've had a YouTube channel since 2007, but then that one got deleted. So then this one, I made it in 2011, but never posted anything until last year. And I made it because I'm a really bored person, but I like to watch drawing videos. So I would see people with contest videos, and I'm like, well, why not? So I wanted to enter this one contest, and I don't remember by who, but it looked really fun, so I was like, I guess I could just upload just one video, and I didn't really think much of it.
That's really cool. So how did you come up with your YouTube name? It's so interesting.
Well, it was originally Bittersweet Love 50 because I'm kind of stupid, and originally it was BitterSweetNitmare, but I forgot the password for it, so I had to make a new one. And you know how you can't make you can't have duplicate usernames? Well, that's what happened. So now it's BitterSweetNitmare, and I created that in 2011 for no reason. I actually have no clue why, but my DeviantArt and my everything else is called BitterSweetNitmare, so I guess it's just my thing now.
Yeah. So who inspired you to draw?
Oh, this is a long story.
Well,
It goes back.
you can make it as long as you want.
Okay. Back in 2nd grade, I wasn't really that into anime that much. It was more just Pokemon, a little Yu-Gi-Oh, and
Yeah.
Sailor Moon. So my sister, she used to love Sailor Moon and Pokemon and Inuyasha, and she kind of just jump-started it. I didn't really like it at first, but it was in my life already. So then I met my friend. She was a little older than me, and she was obsessed with Inuyasha also. So we kind of just got into this Inuyasha obsession together. And that kind of made us want to draw anime, because when you really like something and then you're like, I want to draw it.
Yeah,
well,
I know,
that's what happened.
I know. That is exactly what happened to me too, and that's what got me into drawing.
It's it's spontaneous, and then it just kind of evolved from there, because my drawing sucked, so I was like, I don't really feel like drawing, so I would draw a head on one page and it would look like crap, so I'd try another and then I'd give up. And then I went to Vietnam because I'm Vietnamese, and there's this one girl, my sister's old friend. She drew really awesome pictures, and that kind of inspired me to get going again and to draw. So from there I started drawing more, and then my drawings were just kind of I never colored them, I just inked them and sketched them, and that was it. And then let's see, when I was in 8th grade, which was 2011, that spring, I discovered that people could make digital art. So my friend already conveniently had, her mom won a pen tablet at Staples for whatever reason. She's not even an artist. She doesn't do anything with it, so I asked to borrow it. And it's funny because normally people start with traditional drawing, but then I actually kind of really jump-started with digital coloring, and I sucked back then, but it was a step forward. And then from there, the year afterward, in 2012, that spring, I started buying I started hoarding a ton of art supplies and wasting so much money, but that was like the start of my coloring life. And back then I only drew Bleach because it was just my favorite manga. And yeah, that's kind of just how I really got where I am now. Yep.
Yeah, that's so cool. So what are your favorite art supplies, or what do you generally use when you sit down and draw?
That's actually a toughie because I hoard stuff, so I just use whatever. But I have this one Lucky Pentel pencil. It's a Sharplet, and I guess that's all it says on the pencil, but I don't know why, but I just love how it looks, even though the pencils don't really matter, as long as you use like the lead size that you want, and I use 0.05 lead.
Yeah, I use 0.5 too. It's good.
It's just sharper.
It's better.
And then for erasers, I like the soft vinyl erasers, like these Staedtler Mars plastic, and then the high polymer erasers because they're nice and white. And for inking, I use a ton of stuff. Depends on what medium I'm using. If I'm using like markers, I do not use the Pigma Microns because I don't have very good experiences with them because they've always smeared every time I colored with them, so I only use those for like watercolor. I have, you know, the Copic multi-liners, and I have the Le Pen drawing technical pens, and I use those for really pretty much everything. And I use, like for my pencil shading, I use Staedtler the Mars pencils that come in like different soft and hardnesses. And anything else like coloring tools?
So, what are your drawing habits?
What do you mean by drawing habits?
Like, do you have a habit of drawing a certain character over and over again? It's kind of like, it kind of falls into the next question as to, do you have a favorite OC?
Oh, brother. Oh, don't even get me started on this. Okay, so if you've seen my, like, really old sketchbooks, like, I've posted a video of it, all I ever drew was Rukia from Bleach. She's, like, my role model. I freaking love that girl. Okay, I used to draw her all the time. All the time. Just her. Just her. And it was starting to get really old, but I just kept drawing her. And then, as for OCs, I didn't really, like, I had them, but I never drew them really. But my first OC, no one knows because I don't draw her that much. But Nozomi, if you know her, she's a bonus proponent or component of my contest. She's that red-haired girl that I draw all the time.
I think I've seen her a few times, yeah.
Yeah, she was my second OC, and I don't know why, I just like drawing her. I just like drawing girls with red hair for some reason. It's just this thing.
What are your tips for drawing and coloring?
I don't actually have any like general tips, but honestly, like, I'm pretty sure everyone's tired of hearing this, but practice and motivation. Because honestly, like, sometimes it's not even practice. It's just like the more you do it, and like the more you gather motivation to actually like get up off your ass and to color and draw. That's what really progresses you.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that too. Just the more you do it, it just kind of comes naturally. You know, I think it's just like the same with people always ask me, how did I improve so quickly? I think it was just my motivation that I had towards drawing.
Yeah.
All right, for our last question, are you making a manga?
I've always thought about this, but I was thinking of just doing this for fun. Like, I downloaded a trial of Manga Studio just to see how it is, and I don't know, I'm not really into the whole screen tone inking thing. Like, I hate inking. That's one of my most dreaded things ever. So I have a story, a complete story. So I'm thinking maybe one day I'll just post it or submit it on DeviantArt or something as like a hobby doujinshi thing. So yeah.
All right, guys, that is a wrap to another interview. Don't forget to check out the links in the description and at the end of the video. I also want to thank BitterSweet for being here with us today. It was a pleasure. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm your host, Astro Girl, and see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.